Well, one thing's for sure, there's a lot of songs I want to cover on this Billboard Hot 100 from 1970, September 19th, 1970. Billboard's Hot 100. Let's go ahead and get on to one song right now. Lost 45 by Isaac Hayes. I Stand Accused, which comes in at number 53, I think. Let me check it real quick for you. Number 49, rather, up from 53 the previous week. Stand Accused by Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes won the creative meisters at Stax Records back in the 60s. He teamed up with David Porter and wrote Hold On, I'm Coming, Soul Man, and If Something's Wrong with My Baby, There's Something Wrong with Me by Sam and Dave. He wrote those with David Porter, and released Hot Buttered Soul, which was considered a landmark album, 1969. Boy, there were only 4 cuts on that album. He explored 12 minutes. He explored By the Time I Get to Phoenix by Glenn Campbell. I actually put that out as a single, which I believe just barely made top 30. And he also covered Walk On By Dionne Warwick. And then 1971, he came out with Black Moses, where he covered, he did a lot of covers. You might remember, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but Isaac Hayes, he had a minor hit. Late spring, summer 1971, he covered the Jackson 5's Never Can Say Goodbye. That was off of Black Moses. But he also covered, he covered this great 1967 hit. Wasn't a big hit on the national charts, but it was a hit here in Tuscaloosa. TBC played the heck out of it. Tucson McCall's Nothing Takes a Place of You is the name of the record. He covers that record on that album, Black Moses. By Going in Circles covers that by Friends of Distinction, which came out in 1969, 1970. Going in Circles, you don't hear that much anymore. Their biggest hit was Grazing the Grass, but Going in Circles, that was a really nice record by Friends of Distinction, but covered by Isaac Hayes. Now this album, this was from his third album, Isaac Hayes. There was the second or third album. He released 2 albums in 1970, and one of them was the Isaac Hayes Movement, which featured this song, I Stand Accused. And here's another thing about Isaac Hayes. I just found out about this last night. Stax Records underwent a massive upheaval in 1968-69. They lost Otis Redding, a flagship artist. They lost Otis when he was killed in that plane crash in 68. Not only that, Atlantic Records acquired the entire backlog of their albums, Stax albums, their back catalog, in 1969, and the vice president of Stax Records, he laid out a memo. He just laid out a directive saying, "Hey, artists of Stax Records, we need 27 albums. It might have been 29 albums." And Isaac Hayes' Hot Buttered Soul probably considered the best of those albums that came out in 1969. Well, anyway, here it is. This is Isaac Hayes, or you can find the video on YouTube. There is a 4-minute version of that song, but the version on the album is 11 minutes and 7 seconds, something like that. But anyway, coming in at number 49, up from 53. It peaked at 42. Came close to making top 40 on Billboard's Hot 100 for 9 weeks. Isaac Hayes, I Stand Accused.